Hi, my name is Davide Mario Longo and I am a researcher at the University of Calabria. In this video, I'm going to present you my work on achieving expert-level data cleaning with large language models, a work done in collaboration with my colleagues Eda Cicek, Professor Georg Gottlob, Jinsong Guo, and Jordanos Ifru. Why do we want to pursue this line of work? Well, we know that data quality is crucial, essentially today, when so many AI models are being trained on huge amounts of data. And if this data contains errors, inconsistencies, and biases, this will be just outputted to the user of the model. So ideally, we would like to have some human reviewers that clean the data from all the mistakes, but this is highly impractical because the amount of data is just too big. And we thought we could use actually LLMs as a solution to this problem because they are very good at inferring interesting patterns about the data, even if the amount of data fed to them is small. And also, they are very good in processing and analyzing huge amounts of documentation about a specific domain, which could be the one of the dataset. The research questions we want to answer are the following. So we want to know if LLMs can generate effective data cleaning rules, and also if the rules generated are comparable with the ones designed by human experts. And finally, we want to see if LLMs can detect any biases present in the data at all. To answer these questions, we devised an algorithm for generating rules that combines LLMs and logic. The input to this algorithm is first of all the data that we want to clean. Additionally, but optionally, we can provide some documentation about the domain of the data. In output, we want a set of validated data cleaning and bias detection rules. The algorithm consists of three phases. In the first one, called relation understanding, we feed the LLM with all the documentations we have at hand and samples of the data. In this phase, we want the LLM to become an expert of the dataset at hand. If the documentation is not given in input, then we will prompt the LLM to extract the relevant domain information. Secondly, we have the rule generation phase, where the documentation produced in the first step will be further processed and used to generate possible rules for data cleaning. These rules could be functional dependencies or uniqueness constraints, depending on the wish of the user, and the set of rules produced here will be finally evaluated in a third step, where we will use metrics such as support and confidence to understand which rules are relevant for this dataset, and also we will solve logical inconsistencies. We have tried our algorithm on three datasets over different domains. For these datasets, we have a set of human golden rules that are rules generated by humans, and we wanted to measure how many of these rules the LLM could catch, could generate. We see here in precision and recall that the results depend on the domain at hand. For some domains, we have very good results for recall, which means that the LLM could generate all or almost all the rules designed by the human experts. And when it comes to the precision, we can see that actually the LLM could generate many more rules than the human experts did. This is not necessarily bad because we actually analyzed the rules produced by our algorithm, and we saw that some trivial rules that are implicit for a human expert were actually spelled out by the LLM. So to conclude, we can say that our algorithm can indeed generate effective data cleaning rules that are even comparable to the ones generated by human experts. The algorithm can also generate some kind of bias detection rules. For instance, the last one in the example rules section, which depends on the gender of the person represented in the tax dataset. And to conclude, on a future note, we want to improve the rule generation phase to make possible to generate different kind of rules, complex domain rules, that is not possible to generate with the current approach. That's it from my side. Thank you for your attention.